Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel for another third-party unboxing and review. Today, finally we got Ellie from CC Toys. I reviewed Joe and the Clicker just last week, and yesterday I received Ellie. Basically, the box, as you can see, it's very similar to the one of Joe and the Clicker. You just got here The Last Survivor Part 2. Ellie's Seattle version. Here in the front you got this photo of the head sculpt. Probably is the head sculpt that we will have inside. Totally this figure is packed with two head sculpts. After the one from Master Team, let's see how CC Toys did their Ellie. Opening up the box, we got this first layer where you got your figure, some accessories and extra hands, and the second head sculpt as well. And then in the second layer we got more accessories, the guitar, a arrow, and the display stand as well. I'm going to take all of these out, display it in the light box, and we will check them one by one. Here we have all the accessories that come packed with Ellie from CC Toys, and as you can see, there are a lot of them. Starting here with the hands. The hands come all marked with blood, as we saw with the Clicker. The Clicker I reviewed before, he also has the same marks, the blood marks on the hands. All the hands have these blood marks. CC Toys offer as well replaceable arms. However, these arms are made of plastic, not silicone like the original body that Ellie comes with. This one is made of plastic, and the tattoo is like printed in, so I think will not be a big problem for the tattoo to go out. Anyway, one thing that I need to remark here is that, as you can see, the color of the arms, they are quite different than the hands color. The hands are a bit more tanner, a bit more dark than the color of the arms. I don't know if this is a problem for you, but I think CC Toys on these, they could do a bit better. At least the hands, they could do the hands the same color as the arms, so that will not look a bit strange or not so bad. Anyway, we also got these tattoos. I don't know if these have any purpose, because these are stickers. I don't know if this is for you to stick in any replacement body that you want to buy for yourself, if you don't want to use CC Toys body, but there are 3 of them. These are clear stickers with a tattoo. Passing then to the other accessories, we got as well this weapon holster. The quality, it's not quite there. This is a kind of very thin pleather. This is for you to use with a pistol. It's okay, but the material is very thin. It's an accessory I don't think I'm going to use. Then we got the scissors. Totally, there are 2 scissors. They are not assembled, of course. These are meant to be used as like a gun, like you did in the game. But the weathering on the scissors looks pretty nice. This rust all over here, the blade looks very well done. These scissors are a nice accessory for our Ellie. Then we got here the bigger blade. Is exactly the same one as they shipped with Joe, with the same details. The handle, the blade with the blood there, everything. It's exactly the same details as we see with Joe. We got as well a smaller knife. This knife, it's quite small. I think it's the same as well that Joe came with. I already don't remember, but it's nice, a nice accessory. They are all made of like this kind of rubber plastic. They are not die cast. Then we got this is accessory only Ellie comes with, the sniper rifle. That looks okay. It's a pity that they didn't work out the lens. This is just silver painted there, but the wood detail here looks okay. The painting looks nice. Not so many details, but I think it does the job. There is no any moving parts here. It's all just printed and glued together. We got then the shotgun, the same one that with Joe. Also no any movable parts. Normally the shotguns, they will move back and forth here, but this one there is really no any movement. And here I can read the model is Remington model 870. But it's a shotgun, a nice accessory, a nice weapon for Ellie. We got then, this one is also exclusive for Ellie, this pipe, the detail on it you can see, it's quite nice, the rest that they apply on the pipe. Actually this accessory is the accessory I like more. I really like this pipe, the way they did this. I don't know if you can work out to put with some scissors here, something like that. There's always a lot of options you can do with these accessories. Passing then to the guns, you got one with a bottle suppressor. This one looks quite nice. It's all made of plastic as well, but the detail on this one, the details are not perfect, are a bit rough. The final details on the gun, it's not as perfect as I wish it would be, but overall, if you want Ellie holding the gun, I think it's okay. But you can see here, the detail here is not glued well. Have here some part, looks like was a bit rush when they put it into production. Then we got the other pistol. This one also made of plastic. This one looks a bit better, the details. I prefer this one on the details and the coloring that they did than the previous one with the suppressor. You got the bracelet as well, and this bracelet is quite important because Ellie wrists are very exposed, and if you want to hide the joints, the wrist joints, you will need to use the bracelet. Then we got the cocktail Molotov, the bottle, same one as shipped with Joe. There is no any difference on it. One nice accessory as well. We got as well the flashlight, of course, that Ellie uses in the game. And this is a very similar one that we saw in the Master Team release. I remember the Master Team one, there was a magnetic ear to hold into the backpack. I'm not sure if this one has the same function or no, but as I'm seeing, doesn't have the same function. We got then Ellie's diary with everything inside, with all the drawings, with everything she writes through the game. They are easy to read. Actually, you can really read what they are writing there. This is also a nice accessory for Ellie. And then we got the brick, the same one that's shipped with Joe. There is no any difference. Last time I mentioned that I really like the way they did this brick, and I still hold the same opinion. We got then a lot of this string-like material. This is for you to do a bandage for Ellie. If you want to do a bandage in the wrists to hide the joints, if you want to do in the arms, or anywhere you want to do the bandage, you can use this material. This material you can also use, for example, to hold the scissors in the pipe to make it like a deadly weapon. It's always an option that you can choose. It comes as well with this small piece of blue tack for you to hold the material together in the body. Then we got a pin. This pin, it's meant for you to use, not for the figure. This is too big, of course. It's for you to use as an accessory in your backpack or in your t-shirts or anywhere you want to use. Continuing with the weapons, I'm taking here the bow. This bow looks quite okay. The finishing and this painting to portray the wood looks nice. I like these details here. The bow doesn't look. I remember the one of Master Team, I think, wasn't as good in the details as this one. But unfortunately my Master Team Ellie start to peel a lot in the arms, and I just got rid of her. Then the arrows. The arrows are quite nice, the detail on them. You can see there are a bit of rust and blood on the arrows, of course, because Ellie, even when she used the arrows, then she catch them up again. But the detail on the arrows look quite nice. Then we got Ellie's jacket. This is an accessory that Master Team in their release they didn't send, but looks quite nice. Very weathered, very dirty, with blood marks, with a lot of blood marks here in the front. I like the jacket a lot. This jacket, the weathering they did on the jacket looks pretty good. You can see here the blood details, the dirty on the jacket, and the material itself looks okay. Very thin material. I would expect a bit stronger jacket, but I think it works well, and it's always a way for you to hide the arms if you don't like those silicone arms and you don't want to see the exposed wrist joints. You can always use the coat. Then we got the backpack that you can see here with the symbol, the same one of the pin. The backpack looks okay. It has some better details than the one of Joe, as I remember. I think it's a bit better. I think the material looks nice. The coloring on this looks nice. I'm just trying here to think how accurate it is to the game, but I can't remember now. But you have here the places where you can hold the rifle, you can hold the shotgun or the blades. It's a nice accessory and is an essential accessory for Ellie. Finally, we got the guitar. The guitar is exactly the same one that was supplied with Joe, with the same kind of nylon strings. Then you got here this string that you can use for Ellie when sit down to use the guitar. That is all for the accessories. As you can see, there are a lot of them. Let's take a look now at the figure and the head sculpts. Before moving on to the figure, and because I'm sure many of you will want to know how to attach the flashlight to the backpack, basically CC Toys did ship a small magnet in a small bag, and then with a bit of the blue tack that they provided as well, you will need to just attach it here, apply a bit of strength for the magnet to stick here, and then the flashlight already have a magnet built in, and you just attached like this, and then you can pose your Ellie with the backpack and the flashlight. Now our figure, and here is Ellie head sculpt. This is the calm head sculpt. You can see and take your opinion on it. For me, this head sculpt looks okay, but very honestly, I still prefer the one from Master Team Toys. The calm head sculpt that they did, I still prefer that one than this one. The head sculpt does have some details on the face. The hair looks well done as well. The eyes look like very deep, but it's okay. The head sculpt isn't that bad, but I still prefer the one from Master Team Toys, the one that I have reviewed before. You can go to my channel and check the previous review. But overall, for this head sculpt, for a calm head sculpt of Ellie, isn't that bad. It's quite okay. The outfit itself, it comes with this blue shirt, as we already saw with Master Team, is almost the same one. Then with a t-shirt inside, silicone body, as you can see here, the tattoo. This is a silicone body, so probably it will peel off with the time, or maybe have some creasing here. That's why CC Toys did ship 2 extra arms made of plastic, not of silicone. But the problem that I mentioned before, and I will mention again now, as you can see, the arm color is much whiter than the ends, and I think this doesn't look good at all. It's really a defection that once you see the ends, the color, and then you see the arm here on the top, it doesn't look so good. Other problem is the same we had with Master Team. is about the wrist pegs. They will always be exposed, so that's why you need to use the bracelet and the bandage in both sides, so that you will not see those joints, the joint pegs there. Overall, for the outfit, you still have the jeans. You can see here in the jeans there are some marks of blood. A bit difficult to see because these are black jeans. You got here Ellie All-Stars. As you can see, they are different painted. That looks nice. Adds a bit of detail to these Converse All-Stars. They really use the logo there, but they look quite nice. The tennies really look nice. The trousers are very skinny, but overall, for the outfit, it's quite simple. The most important is the head sculpt, and we got other one. Let's check now the second head sculpt. Here we have the second head sculpt that CC Toys shipped Ellie with, and I don't know what feeling they want to portray with this head sculpt. For me, I'm seeing a scared Ellie, like she's scared of something, not angry as the one of Master Team. As you remember, Master Team, they shipped Ellie with that angry face that really looked very, very good. This one is a bit different. It's like it portrays more of a sad or fear feeling on it, with this blood going here on the side. The head is exactly the same as the other head sculpt. The only difference is the painting, that you can see some blood in the face, and you can see her eyes of despair or something like that. This head sculpt really pushes a lot of sentiment to it, but I still prefer the calm one for my Ellie. It really depends which kind of Ellie you want in your display. Anyway, it's always good to have two choices for display. Let's pose Ellie now and finish up this review. So here we have our Ellie from CC Toys, just trying out a couple of poses. There are a lot of accessories and there are a lot of combinations you can do with this figure. If you are a fan of The Last of Us and if you didn't pick up the Master Team one, I think you should look this one up. That's all for today. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.